In part 1 already I have explained Y parameters and Z parameters for the circuit. H and now I am going to derive H and transmission parameters. This is the two-port network. Already in part 1 video I have explained and derive the Y and Z parameters. Now I will concentrate on H parameters. Here the third one is H parameters. Consider Z parameters. V1 is equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2. V2 is equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Here Z11 is 10 by 3 I1. Z12 is 8 by 3 I2. Z21 is 8 by 3 I1. Z22 is 10 by 3 I2. These are the two equations. This one is equation 1, equation 2. From equation 1, this one is equation 2. Okay, from equation 1, V1 is equal to 10 by 3 I1 plus 8 by 3 I2. 3V1 is equal to 10 I1 plus 8 I2. From equation 2, V2 is equal to 8 by 3 I1 plus 10 by 3 I2. Therefore, 3V2 is equal to 8 I1 plus 10 I2. From by using this equation and this equation, these two equations are transformed into H parameters. Generally, H parameter equations are V1 is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2. I2 is equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. Here, consider this equation. V1, I1 is there, but I2 instead of I2, we need V2. We need V2. From the second expression, 3V2 minus 8 I1 by 10. This is 10. 3V2 minus from this one, 3V2 minus 8 I1 by 10 is equal to 8. This I2 value is substituted here in this expression. We will get this form 3V1 I1 V1 I1 here V1 I1, but here I2 is there, but we need V2. From this expression, calculate I2. That I2 is substituted in this expression. We will get V1 I1 and V2. Okay, write down 3V1 is equal to 10 I1 plus 8 I2. Substitute I2. This is the I2 value. I2 value in this expression. 3V1 10 I1 plus 8 I2 value is 3V2 minus 3V2 minus 8 I1 by 10. 4 times and 5 times. 5 into 3, 15 V1, 50 I1, 12 V2 minus 32 I1. Therefore, 15 V1 is equal to 50 I1 minus 32 I1 is 18 I1 plus 12 V2. Therefore, V1 is equal to 18 by 15 I1 plus 12 by 15 V2. From this expression, compare the H parameters. First equation, V1 is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2. Therefore, H11 is equal to 18 by 15 ohms. H12 is equal to 12 by 15. Reverse voltage gain, there is no units here. H12 has no units. 3 9 times, 6 times, 5 times. 4 by 5. 6 into 3, 18. 5 into 3, 15. 4 into 3, 12. 5 into 3, 15. Okay. Consider this equation. 3V2 is equal to 8I1 plus 10I2, or 3V1. 3V1 is equal to, but H parameters second equation is I2, I1, V2. I2, I1, V2 is present in the Z parameters second equation. Just manipulate this one, convert this equation into in this form. Convert this equation. That means 10I2. Consider this equation. 10I2 is equal to minus 8I1 plus 3V2. Therefore, I2 is equal to minus 8 by 10 plus 3 by 10 into V2. This is the form. Therefore, H21 is equal to, this one is H21 is equal to minus 8 by 10. H21 is equal to minus 8 by 10. H22 is equal to 3 by 10 minus 4 by 5. Compare this equation with this equation. Therefore, H21 is equal to minus 8 by 10. That is minus 4 by 5. H22 is equal to 3 by 10. 3 by 10. Therefore, H parameters. Therefore, H parameters are H12, H21 is equal to minus 4 by 5. H22 is equal to 3 by 10 mos, or 3 by 10. That is equal to 3 by 10. These are the H parameters. These are the H parameters. Now I will concentrate on transmission parameters. Fourth one is transmission transmission parameters ABC or ABCD parameters. That is V1 is equal to AV2 minus BI2. I1 is equal to CV2 minus DI2. Consider which parameters? Consider Z parameters. That is 3V1 is equal to 10I1 plus 8I2. 3V2 is equal to 8I1 plus 10I2. These are the Z parameters. 10 by 3, 8 by 3. Okay. Here I1, V2, I2. I1, V2, I2. In this expression, V2, I1, I2. Three parameters are involved. Therefore, transform this 3V2 expression into this form. 3V2 is equal to 8I1 plus 10I2. That is equal to 8I1 is equal to minus 10I2 plus 3V2. Therefore, I1 is equal to minus 10 by 8 minus 10 by 8 I2 3 by 8 V2. Therefore, I1 is equal to 3 by 8 V2 minus 10 by 8 minus 10 by 8 I2. See that we will get this form. Therefore, C is equal to 3 by 8 I by ampere per volt. Mouse and I1 by 2. That is D is equal to 10 by 8. C is equal to D by 8. Okay, next step is in the first expression V1, V2 and I2 is there, but V1, I2 is there, but V2 is not there. From this expression 3V2 is equal to 8I1 plus 10I2. Substitute I1. 8I1 is equal to 3V2 minus 10I2. Therefore, I1 is equal to 3V2 minus 10I2 by 8. Substitute here. We will get in this form I2 V1, but V2 I2 is there. Okay. Now 3V1 is equal to 10 into I1 is 3V2 minus 10I2 by 8 plus 8 I2. 3V2 minus 10I2 by 8. This is the second equation. Solve this one. We will forget in this form A and minus B. We will get A value and B value. 3V1 is equal to 10I1 plus 8I2. 10I1 plus 8I2. 3V1 10I1 plus 8I2 is equal to. Here we need I2, V2 and I2. Okay, right. 3v1 is equal to 12v1, 15v2, 58, 32, 8. 12v1, 15v2 minus 18, 8. V2 I2 form, V2 I2 form. Therefore, V1 is equal to 15 by 12 V2 minus 18 by 12 I2. Compare this expression to first equation. V1 is equal to A V2 minus B I2. Therefore, A is equal to 15 by 12. B is equal to 18 by 12 ohms. 5 by 4. 3 by 2 ohms. Therefore, A and B. C is equal to 3 by 8. D is equal to 10 by 8. C is equal to 3 by 8. D is equal to 10 by 8. 10 by 8 means 5 by 4. 5 by 4. A is equal to D. Okay. C is equal to 3 by 8. C is equal to 3 by 8. D is equal to 5 by 4. A is equal to 5 by 4. With this H parameters and transmission parameters are also completed. If you like this video, please subscribe the channel for further updates. Thank you.